It is always great chatting with my next guest, Xiaonan, who is joined by her translator here, Leo. Thanks for him joining here today. Of course, she's going to be fighting Marina Rodriguez, UFC 272, March 5th. Jan, how are you?
Good.
Xiaonan, 怎么样? Okay, she's good.
Yeah.
That's great. Before we get into the fight, we just had Chinese New Year this past week. What did you get up to? Did you celebrate it all?
在聊比赛之前啊，这上周是咱们中国春节，你怎么过的？
我就上午休息了一个上午吧，就是训练了一次，下午在宋亚东家我们一起包的饺子。
I had a half-day rest on the New Year day, and train in the afternoon, and in the night, I went to Song Yadong's home, and we made some dumpling to celebrate the Chinese New Year.
Okay, that's awesome. That sounds great. Is it tough, obviously, being away from home for this fight camp while Chinese New Year is going on? I don't know if you celebrate a lot with your family.
所以这个过年不在家，不能跟家人团聚，会感觉稍微有点遗憾吗？
会有一些失落吧，就是感觉国外没有年味儿那么重，完了在手机上看视频，看家里就是过年气氛特别好，会想家，还会有一些失落。
Yeah, a little bit sad. I cannot together with my family because the atmosphere here in the U.S. is not like China. We celebrate. So when I watch my cell phone, everybody back in China post how they celebrate Chinese New Year together with family. I've made me a little bit homesick.
Yeah, no, I completely understand that. Let's talk about this matchup here. We're talking about a fight here in March. You last competed in May of last year. Did you want this much time off, or are you trying to get a fight sooner than this?
所以啊，说回这个比赛，这场比赛是3月打，那你上一场比赛是去年5月打的，中间隔了差不多10个月，所以你是有意中间隔这么长时间呢，还是其实你想更早的比赛？
我是有意吧，因为我想提高一下自己，再打下一场比赛。
Yeah, I do it on purpose. I just want to give me a longer time to make me be ready for my next fight.
That makes sense. What did you learn the most from that last fight against Carla Esparza?
那所以上一场比赛输了之后，你收获的最大的教训和经验是什么？
就是要准备好去打下一场比赛。还有就是备战的方向啊，就是会总结所有吧，就是自己出现的问题。
Yeah, the biggest lesson is you have to be ready for a big fight like that, 100% ready. And another lesson is the direction, how you prepare their fight. So we got some problem on that my last fight camp. So yeah, everything I learned about a little bit everything from that fight.
How long has it been since you've been in Sacramento, coming over from back home?
所以啊，那你已经在萨克拉门托备战了一段时间了。那这段备战的经历怎么样？因为你已经在这儿待了几个月了，训练呀、生活感觉都怎么样？
我在这里已经5个月了。刚开始不是特别喜欢这里，就特别喜欢拉斯维加斯嘛。现在越来越喜欢萨克拉门托了。就是在这里，就是训练感觉也就是跟教练越来越有默契啊。还有认识更多的人，还有一些中国人，所以说在这里已经习惯了。
Yeah, I've been in Sacramento 5 months till now. So at the beginning, I didn't like here very much. I prefer Las Vegas than Sacramento, but now I feel I like Sacramento because I get more friends and got familiar with the team, the coaches, my teammates. So yeah, everything goes very well here.
I have to ask, what didn't you like initially about it? What was it that you weren't liking early on?
所以他想问你，就在你最开始为什么不喜欢萨克拉门托？就是不喜欢的点在哪？
不喜欢，我一到这就感觉就是有点破吧，就是我看见的地方。
A little bit boring here.
Okay, no, that's fair. Is that partially because of the COVID restrictions? Like I know a lot of things are closed in California, right?
所以他说也有疫情的原因嘛，因为就疫情，就加州好多地儿，就他可能管的比较严嘛，都关了呀，什么会感觉比较萧条的样。
对，完了拳馆附近还有一些流浪汉，就是我在拉斯维加斯很少见到那么多吧，所以就觉得有点破。
And a lot of homeless around the gym, so I didn't saw that much in Las Vegas, so I feel a little bit
Uneasy, understandable. No, for sure. It can be different for people who've never been there before. Let's talk about Marina Rodriguez, 15-1-2 record. How do you feel like you match up against her in this fight?
所以呢，说回你的对手啊，玛丽娜罗德里格斯，你怎么看你们俩的这个碰撞对决，这个配对？
我觉得 UFC 安排的特别好，因为他的战力也很强，我的战力也很强，完了很多人想看我俩打一场精彩的比赛。
Yeah, I think the matchmaker did a great job because we are two good high-level strikers. It's going to be a very, very exciting fight between us.
Were you surprised to get this fight with Marina just because she's coming off a win in her last fight?
所以你会有点惊讶，就是罗德里格斯会跟你打这场比赛吗？因为他上一场比赛其实是赢的，他其实一直在赢。
对，我也挺惊讶的，我没想到就是 UFC 会给我安排的是我前面的选手。但是我觉得我实力可以接这场比赛。
Yeah, I was a little surprised when I hear UFC offer me this fight because Rodriguez her ranking is higher than me, but I think I'm good enough to fight against her. Yes, it's not a big deal. Yeah.
No, it's a great opportunity, and we're really excited about it. You talked about training camp there. Who have been some of your main training partners leading into this fight?
所以再说到你的备战，那么这回备战谁是你主要的训练搭档呢？在你的这个日常训练中？
日常训练中就是有一些男孩吧，队里的一些男孩，但是也会经常换。训练站立的时候是一些人，练摔跤的是一些人，还有我们拳馆有2个女孩，一个叫梅西，她在那里练。哎，豆哥，那个女孩小姑娘叫什么？啊，Curry 是不？还有一个叫 Curry 也是打 UFC 的。
So there are 2 girls. What name is?
I heard one of them. Macy Barber is one of them.
Macy Barbara. Macy Barbara, yeah, is one. And the other girl is also a UFC fighter. And there are also some guys, 25, 35er guys, help me. So yeah, I train with different training partners. Some for striking, some for wrestling. Yeah, it's just different.
What's it been like getting to train with Macy, who's obviously a weight class above, but she's quite talented?
所以跟那个 Macy Barbara 训练怎么样？她应该是比你大一个级别吧，但是她比较年轻，也是大家很看好的一个新星。她怎么样？你觉得？
我觉得她也很强，她的力量啊也很大，而且也很刻苦。但是前一段时间她脚受伤了，现在刚回归来训练，开始备战下一场比赛。
Yeah, she's a very nice, very strong, yeah, very very strong, and training very hard. But she just got back to training because she got injury before.
That's right. Okay, that makes sense. How did you end up training at Team Alpha Male? What was the connection? How did you end up training there?
所以你当时是怎么去到这个 Team Alpha Male 训练的？是什么样的一个机缘，或者怎么样介绍你到那儿？
当时我是备战克劳迪亚那场比赛，但是因为他受伤了，比赛延迟了1个月。我到了美国之后，我要找一个地方训练，正好宋亚东，我知道宋亚东在这里。而且他提高的也很快，我说要不然我就来他那里了。后来我问问宋亚东，宋亚东就说你来吧，我就来到这儿了。
So because when I prepared my fight versus Claudia in Vegas, and then she pulled out, so the fight postponed. But I'm in US, I need to find another gym city to stay. So I know Song Yadong was at Team Alpha Male, so I asked him. Can I train there? Because I saw he improved a lot since he trained with Uriah Faber. And he said, okay, no problem, you just come. So that's why I came to Team Famel, got the connection between the gym.
That makes sense. And that was a Song Yadong, you said, was the connection there?
Yes.
Yes, the bantamweight. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I figured as much. That makes sense. Do you see your camps being here going forward at Team Alpha Male, or is this just for this fight you're training at Team Alpha Male?
所以他说，你觉得你以后的比赛还会继续在这个飞波这儿备战吗？还是仅仅是这场比赛和上场比赛？
我的计划是一直在这里备战，因为我对这里已经熟悉了，而且我跟教练也会待的时间，训练越长，时间越长。会有一些默契，就像我说，一个眼神，一个手势，你就知道他让你做什么。
Yeah, I'm planning training here for long term. So, cause now I'm already familiar with everything in the gym, and since you've trained longer time with the coaches or teammates, you can establish the chemistry between them. Now, maybe no, they only tell me something, only show me one, facial gesture or something else. I can know what they want me to do. So yeah, we've already got the chemistry with the team. So yeah, I want to train here for long term.
And do you see yourself moving to the United States permanently, or is it just for your fight camps?
所以，那你有在美国长期居住的计划吗？还是只是说只有备战的时候来这儿？
我想就是因为现在就是疫情嘛，回国要隔离21天，会耽误我的训练啊什么的，而且我觉得我会在这里长期待吧，1年或者1年多。
Yeah, I think at least this year or next year I will stay in the U.S. Cause the COVID, the travel restriction. If I go back to China, I need to 21 days quarantine, just break the rhythm of everything, training, life. So yeah, at least this year I will stay in the U.S.
Okay, that makes sense. And on that note, who's going to be in your corner for this fight?
这场比赛谁会做你的边角？
有瑞亚飞波，还有马库斯一个拳击教练，还有我们一起训练从中国来的郝惠子，他们3个人。
Okay, Uriah Faber, Uriah, and Marcos, a boxing coach of mine, and Hao Hui, she's my friend from China. Yeah, just 3.
Great. And how's the weight cut going ahead of the fight?
那体重方面现在怎么样？降重啊什么的，一切还都顺利吗？
顺利。现在我已经开始就是控制体重了。
Yeah, everything goes well. I've already controlled my weight now. Yeah.
That's great. And what's your predictions for this fight? How do you see the fight playing out on March 5th?
所以，那么对于这场比赛的预期，你会是怎么样？你觉得这场比赛会以什么方式进行，什么方式结束？
我觉得他肯定也会跟我打3力，因为他以前就说想跟我打，而且他觉得他战力很强，我也会用我最强的去对付我的对手吧，也是战力。我觉得应该会打满3回合吧，是一场战力的碰撞。
I guess this would be a 3 rounds kickboxing game. Maybe she wants to show how good her striking is. I want to show my striking skills. So yeah, it would be a very close 3 rounds game, and mainly on striking.
Prior to the Carla Esparza fight, it looked like a win over her was going to put you in title contention. Do you believe a win over Marina Rodriguez puts you back in that spot of being close to a title shot?
所以之前打卡拉那场比赛的赛前大家就觉得，如果你赢了，你能够挑战冠军。然后现在的那场输了，现在又获得挑战罗德里格斯的机会。那你觉得这场比赛再赢了，你觉得你能够重新回到这个冠军挑战者的行列吗？
如果再赢了，肯定能又回到原来的行列。对。
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, if I can win over Marina Rodriguez, I can back to the contender. Yeah, challenger.
And the current champion right now is Rose Namajunas. She most recently defeated Zhang Weilei. Did you score that fight for Rose when you were watching that? Who do you feel won that fight? Because it was a very close fight.
所以说到罗斯，就之前罗斯跟韦利那场比赛也是打得非常接近。你怎么看那场比赛？如果你是打分裁判的话，你觉得是罗斯赢了还是韦利赢了？因为好多人觉着好像这个非常近。
我觉得肉是就是唯一聪明，最后他最后一回合把张伟丽摔倒了，他的优势就更大了，就是让人感官上优势就更大了，所以说还是肉是赢了。
Yeah, I think Rose was very smart in that fight, especially in the 5th round. So the first 4 rounds is pretty even on the striking game. So on the 5th round, she just took down Weili immediately. So show the judges her advantage and let her win that fight. So she's very smart in that fight, know how to win. Yeah.
If Rose ends up fighting Carla Esparza in their rematch, who do you see winning that rematch, Rose or Carla?
所以如果接下来罗斯打卡拉的话，你觉得他们俩谁会赢？
就是我希望罗斯赢，就是他是我喜欢的战力风格嘛。但是就像说埃斯帕扎的那个摔跤真的很厉害，就是会，我觉得他俩就看谁做的最聪明吧。但我希望肉食能赢。
I wish Rose can win because I like Rose. I like her style. But I know Carla's wrestling, I've experienced that. She's really strong, really tough. So hope Rose can handle her striking. I think the result of the fight depends on who is smarter in the cage. So, but I hope Rose can win.
Okay. Just two more quick questions. I saw on Instagram you went snowboarding. Was that your first time snowboarding?
好，最后俩问题啊，第一个是他看你的 ins， 看你发之前去滑雪了，这是你第一次滑雪吗？
不是，以前也在美国滑过，在家里也滑过的。
Not the first time. Yeah, I've been skiing in the U.S. and back in China.
That's cool. Do you still snowboard during camp, or is it only when you don't have a fight booked?
所以你在备战期间也还会滑雪吧？还是只是在就休息的时候滑？现在不滑了。
现在不滑了，我怕受伤。就上一次因为跨年去滑了，等比完赛我会再去滑的。
No, I won't ski in the fight camp. I just afraid I got injured. So last time is cause the new year. So
Right.
yeah. So
Okay,
after the fight camp, I will do it again.
Along with snowboarding, are there any other outdoor activities you like doing?
所以除了滑雪之外，其他你还有一些喜欢什么样的户外活动吗？
我还喜欢骑自行车和游泳吧。对，自行车我觉得还能练腿部力量，还能看见风景。
I like ride bicycles outdoor and swimming because riding bicycles I think can practice my leg strength and also can watch the view of outdoors. So yeah.
Yeah, there's a lot of good scenery out there. That's great. My last question, what are you doing when you're not in training? Are you watching any television? Are you reading any books? Are you playing any video games? What are you doing when you're not in the gym training?
所以最后一个问题就是你平时不训练的时候都干点什么？是看书、看电影，还是有什么业余爱好？怎么打发时间？
有的时候我会喜欢吃东西吧，主要就是一到周六日，主要就要去中国超市买东西，完了自己做好吃的，那个照着网上去怎么做，这个是每周都要做的事情。
My biggest hobby in my spare time is enjoy the food. So every weekend I will go Asian market to purchase the ingredient and then cook at home and follow the recipe from YouTube, learn from YouTube or website. Yeah, I will do it every weekend. I like that.
How does the Asian markets in California compared to back home?
他说你觉得加州的这个中国超市、亚洲超市东西怎么样？跟家里比，跟国内比？
肯定是没有国内的更多吧，但是这儿你想买到的基本都能买到了，就是你想吃什么基本都有，大花九九。
Yeah, basically, we can buy everything we need in California. Of course, we can get more in China, but yeah, it's basically we can get everything here.
That's great. Thank you so much for the time, and thanks again to Leo for translating. If there's anyone you'd like to thank, any sponsors, any social media you want to plug, I'll give you the last word.
所以最后你有没有什么要感谢的人啊？可以在最后给你一个机会，表示一下感谢。
就是感谢我的教练吧，在我备战当中帮助我，有人啊，飞波呀，还有马库斯啊，还有宋亚东，还有在国内支持我们的俱乐部 CTT 呀。还要感谢经纪公司，就所有帮助我的人，还有支持我的人，我都感谢。
So thanks all my coaches who helped me, Uriah Faber, Marcos, all my teammates, Song Yadong, and all my friends in Team Alpha Male, my management company, and all my teammates, coaches in China, just everybody who helps me. I want to say thank you.
Make sure to subscribe to the Low Kick MMA YouTube channel for all the latest news, event previews, and interviews with some of the biggest stars in MMA.